Previously on Epimutation.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Darn. Wait and wait and wait. The snapping seems to get closer. We just have to pray it passes by. So are you telling me I should have ran? Are you telling me I should have run through? I should have ran through the forest? Is that's stupid? The last thing I see is red, bro. No way I die on the first option, bro. The first choice I die. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. I'm gonna run. The way, because I'm not gonna run through a forest that's gonna cause a bunch of noise. But we're running. Kazuki looks at me like I've lost my mind. Because I would look at bro like that too. But it's our best shot, and I don't intend to waste any more time. I grab his arm, yanking him with me as we take off. Our footsteps make a fair amount of noise, but I don't have time to look back. I can only pray that Kazuki's a good runner too. Spencer! I don't even need to turn around. I know what I'll see. He fell, and I... Go get him, bro! Go get him! I can't leave him there. I can't. The curse under my breath. I turn on my heel and bolt back in his direction. Sure enough, he's scrambling to stand up, and behind him I catch a glimpse of... Oh my gosh. Hold this, bro. Is this thumbnail? Is this thumbnail? I'll hold it just in case. Yikes. How does a human turn into that? You know how painful this transformation would be? Like, you have two necks. Your neck split open into two. And then your torso is bending horizontally. Your arms extend. And then bend at the elbows and then bend again. You have two elbows, bro. How does that feel? Hey, Spencer. I couldn't read that. I snap back to reality and hoist Kazuki up with what little physical strength I have. Spence, run now. Express your undying gratitude to me later. We bolt as quickly as we can back to the bunker. The snapping does not slow, but we're faster. Let's go! Let's go, teamwork! Ugh! I throw the door open and shove Kazuki inside before slamming it shut behind me, starting everyone in the bunker. I wait, but the snaps do not follow. What happened out there? One of them found us. Kazuki, you're bleeding. Huh? I look, and sure enough, there's some pretty bad gashes on his eye. We got them, he's fine. Let Nai examine you. Is that really necessary? I'm fine. It's not up for debate. Do it now. Okay. I'm quite wishy-washy on her voice as well. It's not really my business, but I can't help but eavesdrop on the conversation. It's a small room. Force of habit, I suppose. These gashes are deep. What did this? When I fell, I tripped over some sharp rocks. They cut me pretty bad. I see. Nai goes quiet as she begins to bandage him up. Hey, Naya? He lowers his voice. I have to strain to make up. Look at you! Nosy! I have to strain out. I have to strain to make out what they're saying. How do you think a virus spreads? I don't know. Nobody does for certain, remember? The world fell apart before there was a public consensus on how it worked. And since I've, thankfully, never experienced it firsthand, I really have no idea. Oh, I just thought maybe since you were a nurse, you don't think it's like in the movies, do you? This entire situation is like something out of a horror movie, but regardless, I cannot say for certain. I'm sorry. Kazuki swallows, and the rest of the examination is conducted in silence. What do you want to go out for? Huh? Kazuki, he's never once asked to leave the shelter. I'd assumed he was terrified of it, actually. Yet all of a sudden he's volunteering. So, what do you want to do out there? I don't know. He didn't get to tell me before the month. Is the music too loud? He didn't get to tell me before the monster showed up. Did you at least get any supplies? Oh, yeah. I found a can. I thought that was humorous. Good. Then this whole thing wasn't completely useless. Put it on the shelf. Yes, ma'am. Amber flips me off but turns away. We spend the next few hours in uncomfortable silence. I catch a glimpse of Amber counting the supplies. Again. Naya's cuddling with Valentina on her bed as they mum a conversation to each other. Anthony's on his bed, napping, and Luca's reading in his. Hey, Spencer. Ah, Cass, what's up? I wanted to thank you for coming back. I did tell you to do that later. Yeah, follow instructions. I know it was probably more logical to leave me behind, but you didn't. I'll, I'll remember that. I want to show you something. Kazuki glances around, ensuring no one is paying attention to us before he reaches into his bag and pulls out. You risked your life for a sketch pad? I know it sounds silly, but that's why I didn't tell anyone. You're always writing in that journal, so I thought maybe you'd understand. He's not wrong. My journal is my most prized possession. It's like a friend whom I can confide anything to, someone I can trust unconditionally to keep my secrets. It's one of the only things that has kept me sane all this time. But why a sketchpad? Are you a writer? People draw in sketchpads, bro. Kazuki shakes his head. He opens it and shows me. Is that Abuela? You're an artist. Yes, I was. Or, never mind. Before everything. You're a good one. I wasn't expecting him to look up when I said that. I just mentioned it because it's true. But his eyes were wide, as if I just struck him. Did I say something wrong? No, thank you. That means more to me than you realize. There's a joke there about that being the saddest thing I've ever heard, but I refrain from making it. Instead, I just give a curt little nod. Maybe one day I'll tell you more about it. I think I'd like that. I did say he was the hottest one. Listen, I'll do what I have to do. Kazuki smiles at me as he walks off to his bed. I know my decision to go back for him was risky, but I can't bring myself to regret it. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You saved a life. I guess it's time for bed after you killed both of them before. Listen. Maybe after that adrenaline high, I'll rest better. Maybe. You might. You might. Water break. There's a lot of yapper. I'm out of water now. I rub at my eyes, still a bit sleepy. Good morning, Spencer. Or would it technically be evening? Oh, hey, Luca. I was wondering if I could talk to you alone later tonight. About? Can I tell you then? These people and their secrecy. I guess that's the pot calling the kettle though. Fine. Sure. Thanks. I'll come get you later then. Deku voice! Okay. Sounds good. I have to admit, I'm curious what he wants to discuss, and why it needs to be in private. But in terms of most likely to murder me, Luca's in like my bottom three. With that settled, I turned my thoughts to the day's duties. Everyone's glancing at me expectantly. Even Amber? Assigning expedition. Woo! This on some Genshin. Some days you'll be in charge of assigning which characters go out to gather supplies. This this decision will determine who will be able to spend your time with. Also on some dangin', okay? If you venture into the forest with someone, you'll find an item to talk about. But this only happened the first time you go out together. Keep in mind, you cannot pin someone outside 2 days in a row. You might want to keep yourself in the same location as the person you want to talk to. The first person leaving is Loki. I want to see how Anthony cooks. The second person leaving is Amber. No shade. So let's talk. Let's talk with Valentina. What up? Spencer, how's it hanging? Oh, you know, the usual. Sure. At least this usual is getting better. Well, it's better than the old usual. What do you mean? Before we found this place, it was just Nye and I in the woods. They're so vast. It's a miracle we didn't end up wandering them forever. Tell me about it. I'm still kind of worried that I'll get lost. Aren't we all? One time back then, Nye and I actually did get separated. I have no idea how. Someone must have taken a wrong turn. Those trees can be really thick. But I turned around and she was gone. I don't know if one of those mutants got her, or if she fell down a ditch, or what. I don't think I've ever been that scared in my entire life. But you found her, right? Yeah, technically. Technically? I did find her, but there was some pieces holding her at knife point. He demanded she hand over all her supplies if she wanted to live. Thankfully, I was able to get the jump on him, and everything was okay. He fled, and Nia wasn't hurt. But it sucked. Because she was in danger. Not just that, this was the first survivor we'd found, and he turned on us. You'd think we'd help each other. We aren't the enemy. But this is what desperation does to people, it seems. Sorry. That probably isn't the kind of epic tale of heroism you wanted to hear. It's alright. You're still pretty heroic in my book. I bet Naya was all, oh, my hero! Wah, wah, wah. Knock it off. She gives me a playful little shove, and the conversation ends on a lighter note. Oh, we're talking with everybody. Okay, cool. Let's go, Luca. Hey, Luca, there's something I was wondering about. Shoot. Shoot. Weren't you and Anthony the first two to take the bunker? To find the bunker after Amber? We were. Alright, why didn't you just kick her out then? It would be 2 against 1. Spencer? Kidding. I am curious what it was like though. I shouldn't tell you. What? Why not? Amber swore us to secrecy. Well, Amber isn't hearing this conversation. Now is she? Promise you won't tell her I told you? My lips are sealed as the shelter door. I was the one who spotted it first. We decided to quietly try the door, but it was locked. So we waited it out. We wanted to see if anyone would come out of it. And a couple hours later, she did. That's how we found out the door only locks from the inside. So you tried to rob her blind? No! We just wanted to see what was inside. Even if he's telling the truth, I know for a fact Anthony wanted to steal. But she must have just gone to the bathroom because she came back after only a few minutes. She had a knife, but Anthony used to have this hunting rifle. He disarmed her and she what? Wait, she what? Begged for her life? That would be so good. No, she hissed at us. What? I think she panicked. She probably didn't know what else to do. Oh, oh, that's so good. Shh, she can't. No, I told you. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, I can't breathe. Definitely sign me up. Definitely a voice actor of the year. Thank you. We worked things out eventually. Decided sticking together would be mutually beneficial. I was glad when Naya and Valentina showed up though. Mediating Amber and Tony all the time was tiring, I'm sure. Oh, I need to internalize this. Thank you, Luca. This made my whole week. You're welcome? Oh, I can only talk to two people. Spencer. Hey, is this about earlier? Yeah, can we go outside? Are you sure that's a good idea? Sunrise. We'll just be right outside, please? Alright, alright. First, I wanted to thank you. For what? You stuck up for me the other day. I really appreciate it. Don't mention it. He was being a jerk. That's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. I don't want you to get the wrong idea about him. I know he's your friend, but I'm just calling it like I see it. Do you guys fight often? No, no, we don't. Not like this, at least. The last time we did was years ago, actually. When I was a teenager, I used to work at this auto repair shop by our street. And one day I heard something crying in one of the bushes. I checked it out, and it was the cutest little kitten you've ever seen. I looked around for the mother, but there was no sign of her. But I couldn't just leave a kitten there, so I took her home. And I didn't know my parents would approve, so I decided to show Anthony first. I just lost my family dog, so I thought he'd understand. But he told me we couldn't keep it. He said it would be too expensive for two 15-year-olds, and neither our families would want it. I didn't trust the shelters either, so we argued about it. And he, I mean, I kind of got upset. But we talked it out and he apologized. He even agreed to keep the cat. She was a tortoiseshell. And in a tortellini. Isn't that clever? Anthony said he liked it too. Don't laugh, Spencer. Don't. We shared her, and I used to joke. She was like our baby. Did Anthony ever come around to her? Oh, absolutely. He tried to act like he didn't, but I caught him baby talking to her once. He loved it just as much as I did. I know it's unlikely, but I hope she's okay. Wherever she is now. Sorry, sorry. It's a little bummer there. My point was, I know we fought, but I also know he cares. I think he's afraid of showing it, but I know he does. So, please, don't think too badly of him. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Thanks, Spence. With a little nod, I turned back for the door. I think that's everything for the day. I'm glad one problem seems to be resolved, at least as optimistic as this is. Maybe tomorrow can be even better. Say for over. Hmm. I catch Kazuki scanning the bookshelf. They're an important source of entertainment for us. Mostly because they're one of our only sources of entertainment. Hey, Kaz. What you looking for? Oh, hi. Hi. I finished my book. I was looking for another one. I pluck a book off the shelf that I liked when I was younger. Well, how about Watership Down? Oh no, not that one. Really? I know what that book's about, and I'd rather read something that's not a reminder of the situation we're in. That's why I like it. It's a dark situation with a happy ending, even if you might not get one. Huh. I didn't think about it like that. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Thanks, Spencer. Happy to help. Question. Um, there's let's see, voice volume. Does this have to do with the like text movement? Let's see. Well, time to do my job. First person leaving is. Should I send Naya out? Send out Naya and Valentina. Let's talk with Anthony. Talk with Anthony and Amber today. Hey. Nope, didn't change. Alright. Can I help you? Oh, you're so serious. I just wanted to talk. Never use that tone of voice again, and I'll consider it. Ugh, fun. Fine. What do you even want to talk about? I was thinking, you're the only one of us who was a student before this, yeah? I guess. Tell me about college. It was fine. Fairly into talk of this one. Where did you attend? Oh, wrong voice. Just this community college near home. Maybe I could have gone out of state if I tried, but I didn't really want to. It wasn't worth the cost or being away from my family. I see. What did you study? History. Huh. You got a problem with that? No, I just find it interesting. Why history? I hate history. You'll never ever see me caring about history. I think it's fascinating, honestly. The fact humans have been around for so long, and how much our cultures and views have changed. Don't make me want to study history, bro. Stop it. But despite how different things have been, there are some core aspects that persist across every time period. I think those are the things that make us human. You said war, famine, struggle, yeah, poverty, yeah. Wow, you sure you didn't take up philosophy as a minor? Very funny. What's your favorite time period then? That's a tough one. But I'd have to say the American Revolution. Really? Yeah. Something about how we never should have won that war, but we did anyway. Granted, France was an absolutely essential ally, but we shouldn't undermine the heart and creativity of the colonists, either. It's really interesting. I didn't pay much attention to history, to be honest. Somehow, I'm not surprised. Rude. Okay. One last question. Meet any cute girls on campus? Oh, gosh. I'm gonna talk with Amber. Hey, Ams. What do you want to talk? Is that a crime? Unfortunately, no. What is it you wish to discuss? I was just wondering what you used to do before you found the bunker. I mean, you always brag about how you found it first, but since it isn't yours, you had to have been out in the wild for a bit, yeah? I was. Tell me about it. Why should I? Please? No. Pretty please? I said no. Pretty please? You're not going to let up until I talk, are you? Nope. Fine. Yes, I was in the woods for a while. I fled my place of work in a panic. I had nothing but my bag and the clothes on my back. Girl, I can tell, girl. And a knife I stole from the break room on the way out. Thankfully, I knew a fair amount of survival techniques. How? Video essays. You cannot laugh. It kept me alive, didn't it? Touche. Got any cool wilderness stories? Well, I did find an injured squirrel once. Oh, that's so... I ate it. Oh. Don't look at me like that. It didn't have long to live anyways. Right. I regret asking. I don't regret asking. That's cool. That's cool. I think I've had enough of Amber lore for one day. Hey, Valentina, can you toss me the hairbrush? Y'all share hairbrushes, bro? Oh, gee, dandruff galore. Thanks. As much as I hate having to share a brush with everyone, at least we have one. Valentina finding it on the expedition was like winning the lottery. What the end of the world does to a person. Where is Naya, by the way? She went to the bathroom. Gotcha. Spencer. Hang on, I was not done with the brush yet. What? No, that's not what I want. I'm taking the boys into the woods. Why? I found something the other day. A toolkit. Take Luca. I think it could come in handy, but it was stuck behind a large rock. The four of us may be able to move it though. And you're taking Kazuki instead of Valentina? I wish to leave at least one physically capable person in here in case something goes wrong. Oh, I see. That's... Hey. Huh. I might want Amber, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. It's a battle between these two right now. Sorry. Ugh, fine. Val, Naya, and I can hold down the fort. Thank you. We'll be back soon. I haven't spoken to you. I spoke to everybody but her. Sorry. Oh, hey, Naya. Amber just left, but she doesn't answer me. Instead, just standing there and staring at her hands. Okay. I glance at Valentina, wondering if I said something wrong, but she looks as confused as I am. Hey, what's wrong? I heard something. Oh, I sent her out, bro. I heard something while I was out. I went to investigate it, and it was one of those mutants. It had impaled something on its claws. It was horrible. Flung it off, and when it was gone, I went to see them. I don't know, I thought maybe if they were still alive, I could. It was a boy. A teenage boy. If I had just gotten there a little sooner, then maybe I could have. Hey, none of that. You know the situation we're in. Sometimes there's nothing we can do. But I'm supposed to. Ooh. Naya's voice finally breaks as her eyes fill with tears, and she buries her face in Valentina's chest. It was horrible, Val. His eyes. He was in so much pain. He was so scared. Oh, babe. Valentina rubs her back as I press my lips together and stand awkwardly to the side. Hey, I have something for you. She sniffles as she lifts her head from her chest a little. I was saving it for a special occasion, but I think you need it now. Hey, Spencer? Can you look under my mattress? Oh, sure. I find Valentina's bed, sticking my hand under the mattress and feeling something solid brush my fingers. I pull it out, both women watching me, and book? Not just any book. Look. I bring it over to them, handing it to Naya. Her eyes widen as she reads the title aloud. Flowers for Algernon? I found it about a week ago. Isn't that book, like, really sad? Sure enough, more tears well up in Naya's eyes. My favorite book. What? That's not what I expected from her. Your favorite? Naya rubs at her eyes and nods. I decide to take a seat on the bed next to them. I've never read it. What's it about? A man. I don't want to just slide past it real quick. Imagine, like, being in her position, bro. Like, Like, especially as someone who has medical knowledge, you know, to see like a child be brutally victimized. Like, you know what it is to be impaled on a finger, on a claw, on a fingernail, bro, and then somebody flings you off to the side and just leaves you like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then witnessing that, bro, and not like reaching there in time, arriving in time to like do something, something is like she probably watched that boy die. That's terrible. It's really bad. A man named Charlie is intellectually disabled and decided to undergo an experimental surgery to increase his intelligence. Algernon is the name of the mouse they tested the surgery on before Charlie. It's such a beautifully tragic story about intelligence, happiness, and our treatment of the disabled. You might have to give it a read then, after you're done with it. Please do. Do you remember the first time you told me this was your favorite book? You were in the hospital. Hospital? Why? Sports injury. Health. Fine, fine. I hit my arm doing a stupid stunt after track practice. I told the cute nurse I was trying to do a flip, and she had the ugliest snort of a laugh I'd ever heard. That's not what you told me. No. I hate your laugh. Clearly. Mm-hmm. You hate it so much you gave me your number. That's beside the point. We got on the topic of books, and she told me that was her favorite. Even let me borrow her copy to read while I was in there. And then y'all gotta stop doing that. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Not again. What happened? I don't hear anything outside. Something must have happened with the power. Looks like we'll have to try the generator outside. I'll get the door. We all make our way over and crack it open a little to... If only I had face cam. And we immediately close it again. There. Our whole squad is outside right now. Oh, we're cooked. Oh, we're cooked. Oh my gosh. Am I still recording? 1 second. There. There's so many of them. We can't go out in that. Can't we just wait until they're gone to fix the generator? Yeah, that's absolutely what we're... Thank you. We'll be back soon. Shoot. No. Amber and the others will be back soon. If we don't get rid of them, they're goners. Shoot. But how do we do that? We need to distract them. Lure them away. And who's going to do that? I can. I'm the best runner here. No, your leg hasn't fully healed yet. But, Valentina, you physically cannot run. Fine. Spencer goes. Val, it's okay. I can. Do you want to? Well, no, but then you're not going. I will go if Spencer wants me to. I got it, bro. I got it. I got it. I got it. Both of them turn to me. If I go, I could die. And I'm the one with the notebook. What does that have to do with anything? I'm the one with the notebook pages. But maybe the fact that I have the pages gives me the best chance of survival. Spencer, please, don't send her out there. I'm going. Both of them look at me in shock. Yeah, I know. I got it, bro. Are you sure? Yeah. If I die, though, I'm absolutely haunting you guys. Neither of them laugh. Bang. Tough crowd. I feel around until I get my bag and approach the door with a deep breath. But then I feel a hand on my shoulder. What? Shh. It's just me. Oh, Valentina. What is it? I just... Thank you. And come back. I'll try. Watch me cook. Watch me cook. This is a very it's an obvious game, you know what I'm saying? Okay? Don't overthink it. Just do the most obvious thing. Alright, Spencer. This is fine. You just gotta distract a bunch of mutants that can skewer you like a kebab. As long as I'm quiet, everything should be. Shoot. I look down at the snap twig on. Maybe I should. Hold on. Uh. Uh. Brotherton? Who did it, bro? You cook. Sorry. And without even looking up, I dart behind the nearest tree. They definitely heard me. Oh, shit. Okay. I need to distract them before they get here, or I'm gonna be gutted. I wonder if I can use anything. The poppers! Right, the poppers! If I throw them, I can hopefully get them to go the other way. I've got a decent arm, too. I reach into my bag and gather a handful of them. With all my strength, I throw them as far as I can. Yup. It worked. It worked! I could cry in relief as the monsters run off to chase it. Now, what if we threw them in the direction of Amber's group? True. That should keep them busy. Avoiding any stray twigs this time, I slip back to the bunker. Let's go! Spencer! Oh, thank God. Did it work? Yeah. It should hold them off long enough for the others to get back safe. Thank you so much. The power's back. I'm about to go back to my bed to wait for the others to return, but something grabs me gently by the arm. Hey. She lowers her voice, only I can hear it. Thank you for what you did. I won't forget this. Despite almost dying, I can't help but give her a half smile as I nod back. You're welcome. Let's go! Ugh. Well, that took longer than I expected. But we have the toolkit. It's really going to help. I'm so glad we got it. Oh, Amber, there was a power outage. It seems to have come back on its own, but we might want to check that out soon. What does that generator run on? I see. I think that's enough excitement for the night. Can we go to bed now? Seconded. Everyone seems to agree, including myself. I took the boring days for granted before all of this. You suddenly became the main character. So, yeah, get used to it. I'd give anything for a day where nothing happens now. I'm tired. So very tired. Look forward to. It's been 3 days now. As I'm writing in my notebook, I happen to catch a bit of conversation. After the expeditions? Yeah, it won't take long, but since you're about to go out, I can wait until after. Oh, alright. Attention, everyone. I just checked, and it's midnight. The floor is yours, Spencer. First person leaving, Kazuki, you need to get some, experience. You got this, bro. Yep. Second person leaving is... I'm going to send out Luca. And we'll talk with Naya for once. What's up? Naya? Nia? Oh, hello. What are you doing? Reading. There isn't much else to do around here. True. You are one of the bigger bookworms here, though. Got a favorite genre? Romance and fantasy, mostly. But I do enjoy some science fiction here and there. Nerd. I can't help it. I used to read all the time growing up. Yeah? Yes. My parents were decently well off, so I would get a few for holidays and my birthday. Sounds like a typical nuclear family life to me. It was. We were very close. They were so proud of me when I got into nursing school, not to mention when I graduated. I'll bet. That's no small feat. Heck no. Stop, you embarrass me. What about Valentina? Did you ever introduce them to her? I did. They loved her. They'd always joke that they wanted another daughter. I was always worried about letting them down. Nursing school was so hard for me. Some days I just wanted to give up and drop out. But I couldn't disappoint them. That was part of the reason I kept going. That's so real. I knew they believed in me, and it helped me believe in myself too. Must be nice. One of the biggest motivators for finishing school, and it's not like I have a degree or anything. Finishing high school, bro, it was I don't want to disappoint my parents. I'm not gonna get into it, but it's just I can't have them look at me like that or talk to me like that or you know what I'm saying. Just I couldn't. Shout out to the people who just seem to not care about school, because I don't know how y'all do that, but it's just a different family dynamic they would have. I couldn't, bro. I couldn't shame my parents. Couldn't shame myself. You know, that's one of the biggest things. But now that I'm in college, I'm just trying to not fail. I'm not itching for a 4.0 or A's across the board, but I just don't want to fail. That's my goal. Just pass and get the degree. Because once you get the degree, I feel nobody really cares about your GPA. Okay, your GPA in high school is important, but in college, you have a degree. You have a degree. That's all they care about. That's all they care about. Just give me the degree, bro. I'm fine. Doesn't matter if I got C's in all my classes. It's okay. It's okay. I have the degree. So, well, anywho, I think I'm going to head to the bathroom. Wouldn't want to bum you out while let's talk about the past. Oh, really? I don't mind talking about it. It helps sometimes. Nah, I'm good. Enjoy your book. Alright. Interesting. I don't want to have favorites. But look! Don't say that, Spencer. Come on. How's my favorite shelter mate? I'm absolutely not your favorite person here. Aw, you caught me. Shucks. If you just came here to bother me, please go away. No, there is something I wanted to ask. Were you always this uptight? Pardon? I just mean, you had to have been more relaxed when you were younger, right? Before everything went to heck. Not really. No. Oh, come on. Really? How? If you must know, my mother left while I was rather young. I was left with my father. He was good to me, but he was working for the both of us. He did not have much spare time, so I quickly learned to take care of myself. She does not use contractions. Oh. Well, dang, now I feel kind of a dummy. Come on, you had to have enjoyed something as a kid, yeah? What? You probably just— oh look, there she goes. You'll probably just make fun of me. To be fair, she'd normally be right, but I won't this time. Cross my heart. Fine. I had a doll. Really? Yes. My father gave her to me for my birthday. She was my best friend. Did you not have other friends? Okay, I won't press anymore. That's uncharacteristic of you. Yeah, because this whole thing is making me sad. Much sadder than I anticipated. Just satisfied for now. If you say so. Bored, I decided to take a short nap. Surprisingly, it doesn't take long for me to doze off. Unsurprisingly, sleep does not last very long. I get being honest. Ugh, what are they doing? One of the downsides of living with 6 other people in a small place smaller than my old apartment, 500 square feet, is that when somebody yells, everyone hears it. What's the issue? Spencer! Dang it, I told them they'd wake you if they kept this up. Anthony and Val are having another spat. Oh, for the love of... About what? I catch a glimpse of Valentina muttering something under her breath. Vete a la mierda. I can't do my R's. What does vete mean? Go? Oh my gosh! I'm not gonna say that again. Valentina, potty mouth, potty mouth. The fuck did you just say to me? The fuck did you just say to me? Nothing, asshole. You mumbled it. Speak up. Maybe I'll tell you if you take it back. I will not apologize for telling the truth. Whoa, guys. What's going on here? They're being idiots because someone's fifis got hurt. Oh, fuck you. It's not my fault she's being sensitive. For the last time, calling my girlfriend replaceable is not being sensitive. You said what? You said what is what I'm saying. What did you say? She needs to be. All I did was say that she should train one of us in medical practice in case she dies and we need a replacement. A certain someone overheard and is acting like I just spat on her bloodline. Disrespecting Naya is worse than that. Val, I'm sorry. I know you hate fighting, but I can't let him speak to you that way, babe. Why am I the bad guy here for making what is an objectively smart suggestion? Can I pause? Can I pause? He's not wrong. He's not wrong. I feel like everybody should know at least basic like first aid skills. First aid, like, you know, CPR, stitching, or like suturing, whatever. If you want to be fancy, suturing. You know, like we can't have another Clementine in the cabin, in the shed situation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should know certain. I don't know, but she likes plants. I read in the journal, Naya likes plants, right? Maybe she could like identify certain herbs and stuff that have medical properties. Teach them to the whole group. Everybody should know that. Not for taking care of others, but for taking care of themselves. Hold a class. Hold a class. You graduated from nursing school. You have the knowledge, girl. Teach us. Teach us. Those who have ears to hear, hear. Iron sharpened iron all the time. Yeah, I'm not mad at him, but calling her replaceable. Let's gather more information first. How are you this dense? You called her replaceable because we need her to be in order to have any chance of survival. I wasn't above it. I'd right hook you for that. Val, you don't mean that. Ugh, no, I don't. But his face is so punchable. I'll show you punchable. Anthony! Lucas stops him, but Anthony still shoots a nasty glare Valentina's way. If this escalates anymore, we could be in serious trouble. Anthony, I think you should cool off. Me? But she's the one who wasn't about to actually throw a punch. Vete a la mierda. You all. Now I know a new phrase. Before we can stop him, Anthony storms out of the bunker. You want to go outside? Then again, it's like, this place is really tiny. There's no way. It'll be really awkward if he stayed and just like sat in a corner. So, I should go after him. I'm coming with you. Huh? But I pull him aside, lowering my voice. No offense, Luca, but you're not exactly an unbiased party. Even if you, even if you could defuse yeah, even if you could defuse the situation, it'll look better to the others if I come. All right. Any idea where he might be? Okay, but like, I wouldn't say that's replaceable, bro. Because yeah, like I guess her role in the group, like she's the cleric, you know? She's the medic, she's the healer right now. She is our lifeline. But like realistically, we can't have just one lifeline in the party, bro. Especially if she's like not that much athletically inclined, like Valentina is, or like Anthony, right? You know the characterization is really good when I'm actually remembering the names. I'm actually remembering the names. Um, and it's like, you know, she might get bodied one of these days. She might. And then if she does die, then what? Then what? Our only nurse, certified nurse, graduated, bro, is gone. This isn't some kind of workers union or whatever cooperative. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
What are you talking about? Or maybe it is. It should be. Everybody should know how to friggin' bandage something up. Stop bleeding. Make a makeshift splint. Something, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody should know how to do that. Because what if something happens, they're like on a run, right? They're looting and they get hurt and they can't make it back to the bunker in time. They don't know how to would they know how to patch themselves up somehow to uh prolong their time so that they can make it back, you know? Like have everybody carry some kind of medical supply on them when they go out, stuff like that. You know, like I don't know, like that's smart. That's smart. And like to say that no, that's not calling her replaceable. Because she's not replaceable, but like it would just be smarter and would improve everybody's individual rate of survival. Which is, there's how many of us? 6, 7, 8? I don't know. I haven't got it. Like, this is an apex where there's only 3 people in a party, and only one person could be a healer. There can be multiple lifelines that also. Shut up, bro. Keep going. And I think who might be? No, all these trees look the same to me. I do take note of how close Luca is standing to me, as if he's worried when a wrong turn will do us. I guess I'm leading the way then. We fall into a comfortable silence. I'm in front, Luca trailing behind me. I tense for a moment, but there's no snapping. I wonder if that snapping is like there are 2 different elbows like moving at the same time. So I peer behind a tree and I let out a sigh of relief. Luca, wait, what? Where is he? When did he stop following me? Who's there? Show yourself. Hey, it's just me. Oh, Spencer. Anthony drops the rock. He was up there. What are you doing out here? Looking for you, obviously. Oh, I'm not here to lecture you, but what was that back there? Can we go look for Luca real quick? What I said wasn't wrong. Look, I think your head is in the right place, but the way you go about it needs to change. It's not fair. Pardon? All of this, it isn't fair. I never asked for things to change, but they have. And what I've done so far has kept Luke and I alive. I can't regret that. But it's not just you and Luca anymore. You're living with 5 other people now. 7. And it's not going to last if you keep fighting with everyone. I just wish this never happened. I know everyone does, but still. My whole life was uprooted. My school, my home, my family. Luca is the only part of that life I have left. I didn't really have any other friends. I guess I don't really know how to handle other people like he does. Look, I get it. This sucks. We've all had to adjust to this new life. Oh, I can scroll? That's interesting. But this is the safest we've been in a while. That's why we all stay at the shelter, right? Do you really want to risk all that? No. I don't. I'll try harder to watch what I say. Besides, Luca would never forgive me if I F this up for us. Where is Luca, by the way? Yeah, you forgot, but I didn't. I was hoping he wouldn't ask. I can't tell him the truth, can I? Yes, you can. He'll blame me if something happened to him. Or worse, but if he is in trouble and I don't come clean. We didn't agree to split up. Okay, what does I don't know mean? I don't know where Luca is. Which is the lie? Which is the lie? We didn't agree to split up. What? We didn't agree to split up, so that's the lie, right? Saying that I don't know. But he doesn't know that Luca... Should I go with I don't know? I don't know. What? How can you not know where he is? Yeah, that's actually expected. We got separated looking for you. Then what are we doing here? We need to find him. Without wasting any time, Anthony rushes. I picked the right choice. Anthony rushes into the woods. Where was the last place you saw him? This way. There you go. Anthony! Spencer! Ah! Luca. Thank God. What happened? I fell down one of the smaller ravines. So sorry, Spencer. It's fine. Minus the fact Anthony was about to wring my neck over it. Thankfully, he's just a little scratched up. And we start to head back. Hey. I tense a bit as Anthony puts a hand on my shoulder. I appreciate you coming clean about Luca. I was pissed in the moment, but it wasn't your fault. And if he was actually hurt, your honesty could have saved his life. Yeah, no problem. He pats me back once before heading into the shelter. Oh, you're back. Yeah. Oh, okay. I shouldn't have said what I did. I'm sorry. Don't apologize to me. Apologize to her. I'm sorry. Naya. Thanks. I know you meant well, but I know. I was wrong. Don't make me say it again, please. Well, it's not the best apology, but it's a start. Naya gives a soft laugh, and as Valentina said, it's a start. But you should definitely take him up on his suggestion, though. You should. You should. There you are. Good morning to you too, Amber. Knock it off. I have a request. Your wish is my command, oh ruler of the bunker. Stop! I just need you and Luca to check on the generator. After the last incident, I want to make sure it's in good shape. Luca, I get, but what can I do with the generator? It's safer to have two people go. Why can't you do it? Anthony and I need to fix one of the bed frames. It's been squeaking. Okay, but why me specifically, then? Because you're the most likely to make sure it actually gets done. Was that a compliment? No. It was totally a compliment. A few minutes later, Luca comes back from what I assume was the bathroom. Do y'all wipe? Oh, Spencer. Amber said she already told me. You ready? Yeah. Let's go. I'm trying to keep my voice down and my eyes alert as Luca works on the generator. It's a good thing you were a mechanic before all this went down, huh? Yeah. I'm really glad I'm able to help. Did you always want to be a mechanic? Not specifically. When I was younger, my parents' car broke down a fair amount. We had enough money to get by, but we couldn't afford to constantly get it repaired or to get a new one. One time, I decided to try and fix it, following some information I read online and in books, and it actually worked. Whoops. You should have seen the look on my parents' faces. They were so proud. Soon enough, I started fixing up things for our neighbors and people on our street. Tony and I lived around a lot, Tony and I lived around a lot of other immigrants too. I only charged about half what most people would. It was mutually beneficial. Seeing how people lit up when I was able to fix their stuff, that's how I knew this is what I wanted to do. People on the street called me Affair. Yeah, you got it, bro. I really miss it. That sounds lovely, Luca. Thanks. And hey, at least now I can help you guys. Yeah, you can. He continues to work for a bit, and I'm trying to keep an eye on the woods. One of the worst parts of all of this is the paranoia. Every twitch, every brush of leaves makes you want to break into a sprint. And just when I think it's going to be okay. I have to think fast. We can't run. It's right between us and the shelter. Hide. Where can we hide? The notebook. The notebook said we can hide if it's lower than standing height. And there's a generator right here. In an instant, I'm grabbing Luca by the arm before he can run. Ah! I press my hand over his mouth, muffling his startled cry as I shove him into the grass behind it. I hold him down, and he stops fighting me after a moment. And we wait. And wait. And wait. I can hear the snaps on the other side of the metal. The creature's shadow reaches over the generator. But it passes. I wait perhaps a little longer than necessary before getting off Luca. Dang, that was close. Luca? You okay? Ooh. He is shaken. Luca's hand is tightly gripping his chest. His breathing is quick and shallow as his back is pressed against the tree, shaking slightly, and sweat is beading on his forehead. Oh no. One of these. I know exactly what he's experiencing right now. But I don't know if Luca would appreciate me getting involved in his business. I don't have experience with panic attacks. And I don't know. I mean, he seems like the type of guy that might appreciate some assistance, but it's like, I don't know. Some people like to just handle it on their own. I don't know. Luca's chill though. I don't know how he would react. And like, what would comforting even look like? Be like, oh, breathe. You know how to breathe. I don't have to tell you to breathe. Do I? I have to at least try and see if he wants my help. I shift myself so I'm kneeling in front of him, hands on my knees. Hey, Luca, breathe. I can't. Just try it for me. In and out. There's a breathless noise as his chest heaves. He's got a vice grip on the front of his shirt. It's okay. It's gone. Here, just watch my hand. I slowly bring my hand close to my chest with a long inhale, then away as I slowly breathe out. I repeat that a few times, and it seems to help. I notice his breathing mirroring the action. There you go. Good job. Luca breathes for a few minutes as he gradually calms down. There's silence between us, just the sounds of the forest. But thankfully, no snapping. You okay? Oh, is he hugging me? Oh. His arms wrap tightly around me, and suddenly I'm the one having trouble breathing. But I can't bring myself. Where are your cuticles? I can't bring myself to push him away either. He burrows his face into my shoulder, and after a moment, I catch a trembling little whisper. I don't want to die, Spencer. My chest tightens more than I expect as I lightly rest my hand on his back. I know, Luca. I know. Took you long enough. Any issues? I glance over at Luca, who swallows and shakes his head. Nothing we can handle. Good. A couple hours pass, and it's time to go out. Woo! Okay. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. It's been like maybe closer to hour sound, like an hour 40. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm really feeling a vibe. I see 11 eyes. Like, oh my god. Okay. But yeah, I like it. I really do. The characters, I mess with everybody. I understand. I really do. Like, I feel like I'm in the mix. Like I'm in the bunker with them. The stories, the backstories, the lore, if you may, really nice. I like the note thingy. I like, I don't know, like I like it, like it's cute, it's cute, it's like episode, but you know, yeah, it's low-key kind of like episode, Rich. I like it. Yeah, so I'm gonna end it here and then pick it up some other time. Pick it up later. Anyways, let's save. I hope I can save at this point. Great. Okay. Upload saying, what does that mean? Q? These are a lot of save slots. Whoa. Okay, Q. Alright. Let me go. Full quit. Yes. And I will disperse at the loading screen. Title screen. 1 second. Wait, did I just close the game? Oh! Oh? Please don't tell me, don't tell me, bro, that this whole time, bro, I just looked back at OBS to like see if like the recording was still going, and it was, but I had it scaled wrong the whole time. I had it, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dang it. Okay. I apologize. I darn, I had moved the scaling a bit closer in for some reason, and I forgot to change it back. Frick. Anyways, yikes. I'm gonna try to do my best to improve it, but some things are gonna be cut off, unfortunately. I mean, I think most of the gameplay would still be visible, but it was just weird because it's too close. But outro. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more Epimutation, I'm gonna play more because like I gotta find out how their story ends. I have to find it out. So if you like to stay up to date on that, and live in the bunker with me and with us, and follow the journey. Make sure to subscribe for more. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Don't dislike the video because I had it scaled wrong. Don't do that, bro. It was an accident. I'm sorry. It was an accident, bro. Yeah, thank you for watching once again, and I hope you have a good day. Rest of the day, rest of your morning, whatever. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.